Alright, today I'm going to show you how I personally like to clean out the machine after a job, after clean out the belly pan, clean out the engine bay, and all that stuff. Um, it's there's no right or wrong, just get all the stuff out. You want to make sure that you get all the mulch out of there. It could overheat. You've got your hydraulic pump and stuff down there, so it's a good idea to clean it out. I don't have a set hour amount where I clean it out. Whenever I just kind of look in there, I'll be like, okay, yeah, it's time to clean it out. So, let's get started. Don't forget your safety. You don't want to get crushed. That coming down on you. So, uh, for those of you who don't know, first you have to tilt the cab up, and it's just two 15/16 bolts that hold the cab on, and then you just kind of lift it up. All right, now that you got your cab tilted, you see it's not too bad. Um, like I said, I do this pretty regularly, so shouldn't be too terrible. Stuff will fall back underneath there. I don't have the debris kit, which is something that I'd like to get, but for now, I just got to clean it out a little bit more often. So, tools I use: backpack blower, air compressor, these long, um, whatever you call those things, are real nice. They work really well for getting back behind the engine and stuff like that. And after we're done cleaning out all the stuff while it's dry, then we'll pressure wash it and do a foam cannon on it, and especially the engine bay, and get it all nice and cleaned out. So get to work. So I like to start out the air conditioning system. Get all this stuff out. Clean these out pretty good. I do the AC system. I clean that out. Um, Not every time I clean the belly pan out, but probably every 3 or 4 times. But you drop this panel down. I'll make a video of that. So now it's just about getting in, getting dirty, pulling out all this stuff. Um, I'll speed this part up for you so you don't have to sit here through all this. So that's pretty much it for getting the debris out of the belly pan. Now, what's next for this part is pressure washing. But first, before we get everything wet, now we got to come around here and do the same thing. So I got all this blown out, and now the last thing to do before I use the pressure washer is I'm going to get air compressor with those long reach um, air sprayer things, whatever you would call. I don't know. Make fun of me. Who cares? Um, get back there, make sure that there's nothing behind the engine bay. It's all gonna fall down to there's a plate underneath that I got opened up, and then just grab all that stuff out, and then we'll be ready to pressure wash. All right, so I've been calling these the air thingies, but I figured out what they're called. I don't know how I went 30 years without realizing what they were called, but they're called as simple as a blowgun. That's what she said. All right, so now we're pretty clean. So time to move on to the engine bay. So I got to move the machine around and so it drains out the back drainage hole thing and we'll be on our way. So since we're out here doing the engine bay and all that stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the actual outside, even though it's just gonna get dirty again. Um, it'll look dang good looking going down the road though. Um, so here we go. All right, so that's pretty much it. It's all cleaned up, belly pan's cleaned out, engine bay's cleaned out. So now it's time to get it over to Cat, get it serviced, and we'll be back to mulching next week.